Hello guys, welcome back to another episode with FC RAMSAY and the big news, the most important one. Cristiano Ronaldo CR7 has reached the feat of 900 goals. It's amazing. There is a total of 769 club goals and there is a max of 131 international goals. Playing for his nation as well as for his club. He is the predominant force. He is the most prolific player. He, at the age of 40, what he is about to achieve within a span of 1.5 years, he is already determined to play for more 3 years. And his prime target is to reach 1,000 goals within 2 to 3 years more. So, Cristiano Ronaldo is playing the 2026 World Cup. Definitely, he is going to play. He is of that motivation, he is of that dedication that he is becoming the unstoppable. He is becoming that force. I mean, no one can just debar him from getting any goals. So, how is this mentality? See, firstly, tell you this thing happened in the UEFA Nations League group stage matches. Round 1, round 2, round 3, 4, up to round 6 will be played up to the month of November. But the first match was played between Denmark and Switzerland, and the next match was between Portugal and Croatia. As usual, Cristiano Ronaldo made his appearance from the first, and he was the goal scorer of the second goal, which Portugal converted to just dominate their supremacy over Croatia. The team of Luka Modric, they were just relentlessly hopeless all around the stadium. I don't know what is wrong with them. We will talk about that later. But Cristiano Ronaldo, on achieving this feat, he has already told to Rio Ferdinand that his prime achievement is to reach that 1000th goal of his career. So this this feat which he will receive in 2 or 3 years, this will be indestructible. No one can just think of achieving this, because if a player who is playing for 15 to 20 years will achieve 50 goals per season and has to perform for the continuous 20 years of playing at that level, at that epic level, I mean, this is quite amazing. This is really astonishing that he is not on the verge of retirement. He is not going to step down. Neither he has any plans regarding the managerial career. Already, Real Madrid, they have just felicitated him and they have just acknowledged that this club legend, he is going to definitely rule this football for a decade at least. So this was all about Cristiano Ronaldo CR7, his achievement, his feat. But let's talk about what actually happened in the UEFA Nations League. See, Denmark lost to Switzerland, Portugal won against Croatia, Scotland lost to Poland, and Serbia a very good performance against Spain, and they drew the game. All the home matches which were played, these four matches, all the home teams, they survived. They just made their mark, they just made their presence felt. Dominantly, they just showed, yes, we are going to give our best at the home ground. We are going to show the fans that, yes, we are the force and we are playing the Nations League. See, in the match against Denmark and Switzerland, there was, quite a type of, I mean, some sort of resentment or some sort of discontentment in the players of Switzerland under Murat Yakin, which was quite evident. Not much in the first half, they were quite playing decent, but in the second half, somewhat or something which happened, and the referee gave two consecutive red cards. This is astonishing. In a game of 90 plus 10 minutes, you are getting two red cards, and how can you overcome at this stage? See, Murat Yakin, he had his concept, he had his tactics completely clear that yes, this is going to be their own away game, and they were going to be just parking the bus. They were just going to be that defensive format they would be playing with the formation of 3-4-3, and Denmark were with the 3-4-2-1 formation. Akanji was there, Elvedi, Rodriguez, Proller, Widmer, Ryder, Embolo, Vargas. I mean, Switzerland had that thing which they could perform, but something or the other, there was some kind of discontentment or some kind of regression, some kind of unprogressive behavior from the players, which resulted in a major loss, I would say, because in a deficit of 2 goals in the second round, Switzerland will be playing their home against Denmark. But I don't think so, guys, that this would be they would be capable enough to overcome this deficit. And in this match, if you said Oberg, definitely he did good. He had a very good performance. And Lars Knudsen, he must be, I mean, he must applaud his team players that yes, they did well. This was about Denmark and Switzerland, where Switzerland lost by 2 goals. The second match, the Portugal, of course, Cristiano Ronaldo moment. Diego Dalot, he scored the first goal. That was a quite defender come striker play game by him, Diogo Dalot. He just really showed that he is capable enough. But the first goal which Croatia did, that was also from Diogo Dalot. So I really couldn't understand that what actually happened and what Portugal was trying to play. They were playing quite wide, and Croatia, they were just, I mean, I really didn't understand what Croatia was trying to play. See, Croatia defensively, they are good. They have those midfields, they have those strikers with them, they have those midfielders with them. But something or the other, Zlatko Delic, he needs to change. He needs to change. He needs to apply those modern game tactics from the wing backs, from the left backs, from the offensive wingers. But Croatia, I mean, they were no doubt near Portugal. They had chances which they could be converted, but they were far off from the post. They were far off from the penalty box. I mean, they were not playing that good. See, if you talk about the previous year's Nations League finals, that was against Spain versus Croatia. Croatia had a very decent performance up to the extra time, and Spain had to win that Nations League finals previous season against Croatia with the help of penalties. So, what is the performance in the Euros? Also, Croatia didn't have a decent performance. I mean, they were just eliminated from the group stages. So, Livakovic being the goalkeeper, he was there. Pasalic, Jackie, I mean, Sosa was there. Guardiol was there. Kramaric was there. But Croatia needs to implement those wing positions quite enough. Everywhere, every time they were outnumbered by Portugal, every time Portugal had a counter attack, they were nowhere to be seen. I mean, well constructive or well formation team which can be productive in the UEFA Nations League. On the other side, Portugal, yes, they were playing well, but in the first half, Rafael Leo, I really don't understand about this player that why he is always trying to go from the wings. When either Ronaldo he is stepping down or Pedro Neto he is going down, then why he is not on the center of the pitch? He is always found to be seen on the wings. So he becomes quite isolated. I don't know. Leo is a very talented player. He has got those amazing moves. He had got those tactics, but nowhere it is seen that he is that predominant from the past 1 or 2 years if you see his gameplay. The reason why he has not got a good transfer yet, but yes, quite hopes, quite expectations that he will perform well. So all in all, Roberto Martinez, I mean, he just dominated against Dalik. This was all about Portugal and Croatia. The next match, that was between Scotland and Poland. See, we don't have much to talk about it because this was a very decent match which was played, but Scotland was playing home. I mean, this is quite amazing that this was the only match where the home team had lost. Amongst the 4 matches, all the home teams had a decent performance, but Scotland lost it somehow in the extra minutes. I mean, 90 plus 7 minutes. Zalewski got a penalty and he just converted it. They were quite unlucky. I mean, Poland were quite lucky also in this case. They got that chance and they converted it. It is a plus point for them. It is a plus game for them, and they will hope to dominate this way in the second group, in the second round also. But the most important match and the most crucial match, the most happening thing, and the most, I mean, the wonderful game which I saw past the past day was between Serbia and Spain. I mean, what an amazing game it was. Spain being the indestructible force, the dominant force, they have got all the cups. They have won the Euros, they have won the Nations League, they have won the Olympics. I mean, Spain was playing their best against Luis de Fuente. He has constructed this team so well. There were some unavailability of players from both the sides, but then also Spain were dominant. Spain were having the position. Spain were giving their best. But see, in the game where you are having more than 70% possession, the opposition is on the operation part. You need to get a goal too, but somehow or the other Spain got few chances, they couldn't convert it. I mean, players like Lamine Yamal, Nico Williams, Dani Olmo, I mean, Luis de la Fuente, he has really picked those players for him in the Spain national team who are capable enough to outclass any other teams on a day. See, this Spain national team, they have performed well in the Euros. They have got that cup, they have got that shield. But this team is a mixture of some senior players along with the young players. But see, anything can happen in a game of football. But the way they are playing, they are always making the gameplay on one side of the field, and the other half and the other side of the field, the wing backs or the sweeper backs, they are getting those chances to give the counter attacks. But it was seen only in the first half of the game. In the second half of the game, most of the time Spain was just having the possession, and they were just dominant in pressing Serbia down to their own half in the second half. This was all about Spain, but if we talk about Serbia, see, Serbia was playing the big formation of 3-4-2-1 in the counter attacks and 5-3-2 in the position of the Spain. Serbia had a very good performance. I mean, Rajkovic, the goalkeeper, he did so well. He performed so, I mean, he was the man of the match. He performed so well. Pavlovic, Milenkovic, Irakovic, I mean, the defenders, they were doing well. But somehow or the other, I feel that Serbia, they need a striker. They need a potential goal scorer at the moment. I mean, Jovic was there. He had those chances 2 or 3 times. I mean, a few times he was just in front of the goalkeeper and he had to just cross past him to score a goal, but he was quite unsuccessful. Mitrovic was there. I mean, Belly, Grujic, Simic, nothing more important we could see in this match. Serbia was constantly defending against Spain, and Spain had a very good performance in spite of Serbia showing their home fans in this match that they are still the dominant force against Luis de la Fuente and Stochkovic. I mean, what a performance his guys have given. Serbia, hats off to these players that they performed so well against Spain. I mean, this group, if you say that this is the best part of it, then I would say that more are going to come, because here Denmark, Serbia, Spain, and Switzerland. So in this group, as of now, every team has played one matches. Denmark tops the group with one win. Serbia with a draw is on the second. Spain is on the third, and Switzerland is on the fourth. But this was all about the UEFA Nations League Group A round one matches. Round two matches are also there. We will talk about that also. But the most and the amazing thing was about Cristiano Ronaldo. Do you think that any player can cross the the benchmark of 900 goals of Cristiano Ronaldo in the future? Do tell us, do comment us, and what are your views about the UEFA Nations League? But before that, do hit the like, do share, do subscribe. Thank you, guys.